We love having our studio audience, and we're saving a chair for you. If you'd like to join us, visit delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab, and find the For the Audience section, or you can call that number there on your screen, 443-880-9116.
Love the enthusiasm. Well, whether you're cooking for a big dinner or preparing something for a holiday party, it's getting to be that time of year when you find yourself in the kitchen a lot longer than usual. Couldn't we all use something that could just save us a little bit of time? Well, our next guest has just the trick. Tracy Toth is from Kitchen and Company. And Tracy, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we're talking pressure cookers. And when I think pressure cookers, I think of Sunday afternoons. My mom always had a roast in the pressure cooker. And
the little petcock wiggling back and forth.
Yeah,
tick, 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 tick,
but
tick,
it's not like that anymore.
It's not. And it's about half the size from the pot that we grew up with on the stove. And it's very different now because most of the pressure cookers that you find on the market now are electric.
Yeah.
And what that means is no longer do you have to have your pot on the stove and monitoring the pressure gauge, because you would need to adjust the heat in order to maintain a certain pressure on the gauge.
Right.
Now it's all done internally. So it's got like a little mini brain in it. So so it really helps the moms out, because if you're used to slow cooking something for 8 hours, now all of a sudden that pot roast that takes 6 to 8 hours is just going to take you 60 minutes.
Wow.
Which is a huge help to everybody. And that means not only, you know, if you've forgotten to put something in the morning before you go to work, you can still come home at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and have a full meal ready to go by the time everybody's, you know, ready for dinner.
Yeah. How does it work exactly?
Well, same principle, locking lid, and the machine will not operate until the lid is locked in place. And once the lid is locked in place, then the pressure starts to build. With the Cuisinart model that I have here, it's 6-quart capacity, so up to about a 3-pound pot roast or anything in between. And once the lid is locked in place, the machine will start to build the pressure. Now, it takes a few minutes, anywhere from 5 to about 30 minutes, to build up to that pressure, whatever you're trying to pressure cook, and then your cooking time kicks in.
Right.
So with the 3-pound pot roast like we've cooked here, it took 60 minutes once the pressure had built up. And really generous capacity. I mean, 6 quarts, and it's a non-stick interior, Lisa, which makes cleanup a breeze.
Yeah. And you could just take that out and clean it up.
You can take it out and clean it out. Yeah, exactly. Or put it in the fridge, you know, and keep it for tomorrow's leftovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a pot roast in there, right?
Oh my gosh, it's gonna fall off.
Oh,
I need the other tongue. Yeah.
It's gonna fall off. What are some other things that we can cook in a pressure cooker?
Well, you and I were talking earlier, we're used to cooking meats and roasts and chickens and things like that. But you know, with today's pressure cookers, you can do rice and pasta and desserts and all sorts of different things.
Okay.
And it just takes less than, I don't know, less than 30 minutes to do virtually anything. Especially vegetables will take like 5 or 6 minutes. So,
okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here so we can get we have a really great camera that gets a top view of what everything looks like. So I'm going to put it right there so everyone can see how beautiful that is. That is, the meat's falling off, and that's what we want with meat.
Exactly, exactly. And really, I mean, you get such great results from the pressure cooker. Look at this. It looks like you just got it right out of your slow cooker. I mean, the results are really
Now, you can
perfect.
put them in there frozen, right?
Yeah, you can go straight from frozen to the dinner table. So chicken breasts, that sort of thing, I think it's 20 minutes or so. When, you know, check your recipe booklet. Now, the Cuisinart model that I have is available down at Kitchen and Company, along with plenty of experts to answer any questions. And I do know that with this model, you can go from frozen to the dinner table. I'm not sure about every model out there, but I think they're all similar. With this model as well, you can saute, simmer, and brown. So I brown the pot roast before even starting the cook. Yeah, so it's all done right here in this one pot, so it saves on the cleanup. You know.
All right, great information. You know what? I'm going to take a taste of this, and if you want some more information on the pressure cooker, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. Well, up next on Delmarva Life, the time has come to announce the winner of the Sammy Kershaw Meet and Greet when he performs in Cambridge on Friday, plus how you can still get tickets to the show. But first, here's a look at what's coming up in the news on First at 5 on Fox 21 and later on WBOC News at 6. That is good. Tender.